Alright gents, I get it. Some of you out there are tired of being everyone's doormat, and you've had enough of their BS. Well, don't worry, because today I'm here to help you guys out there with that exact problem. Without any delay, my name is Sachid Belagur. Welcome to Confidence Essentials. Let's get started. The first step to showing confidence is all about your body language. Gents, the way you portray yourself with your body language can make or break just how confident or shy people perceive you as. You first have to show confidence in yourself before other people can think you're confident. I mean, just think about it. No one's gonna be concerned about the guy who's standing in the corner with his hands in his pockets and his back slouched. Instead, the guy who commands the most respect is the man who faces in the direction he speaks. He also uses gestures to deliver his point across, and he also occupies the space that he takes. For example, if you were to sit down, you don't want to sit with your legs and your arms together like you're scared almost. It comes off as if you're timid and shy and you just don't really know what you're doing. Instead, you want to sit as if you own the space. So for example, make sure your legs and your arms are more apart than usual. Maybe even prop your elbow up on the chair to show that this is your chair. You own it. It is your space. No one else can take it, as long as you're sitting in it, of course. Of course, this doesn't mean be a jerk and manspread on the subway and take up everyone else's room. No, that's just being stupid. But in the case where it's not publicly used, you want to make sure that you occupy that space as much as you can to show that kind of dominance. Basically, your body language should be another way of saying, I require your attention, in a kind manner, of course. Tip number 2, speak like a gentleman. While yes, it may be true that actions do speak louder than words, sometimes you're gonna have to use your voice to command respect. To speak like a gentleman means to make sure that your voice is strong, it's projecting, it is clear. Those are the 3 most important things when trying to speak like a gentleman and come off as confident. Now, unless you're with your group of friends, you should never be using any kind of slang words when speaking with others. It doesn't matter if it's your boss, it doesn't matter if it's your girlfriend, it doesn't matter if it's your teacher. As long as it's not like your friend group, you need to make sure that you're speaking without the use of slang words in there. You must also make sure to not use those annoying filler words like like, and maybe. You see, using those kinds of words make you come off as unsure and, oh yes, unconfident. Imagine if I use those kinds of words every time I introduce myself in a video. Hey, sup gents, like, how are we doing today? Cause like, I'm just like, maybe just like chilling and it's like that. See what I mean? Now I understand there's also a lot of you gents in high school and you'll have to give presentations and speeches often in class. If there is one thing that I would give you as a tip to make it look like you know what you're talking about, it is to use more hand gestures. Remember what I said about body language in the first tip? Yeah, it still applies when you're speaking, of course. An easy way to visualize this is to act like your hands and your mouth are connected together, and one cannot work without the other. Hand gestures can help to make your delivery sound more natural, and can help emphasize where your main points are. When all of these things are factored together, it makes you both look and sound more confident, and as if you know what you're talking about. Number 3, the way you walk. Wait, what do you mean the way I walk? What the hell does that have to do with anything? Well, gents, turns out the way you walk can actually affect how confident you appear to others. The key to walking like a confident man is determined by 3 things: the speed, the posture, and the stride. A confident man will walk as if he is the leader of the pack, and he will always walk in front of everyone at all times. Or at least he will act as if he walks in front of everyone. Because obviously I know you guys don't always walk in groups. Now that's just weird. Just look at the way Daniel Craig as James Bond walks. His torso is upright, his shoulders are back, his chest is out. This overall makes him look powerful and respectable, and like a confident alpha male. Now, am I saying you have to be James Bond? Yeah, like imagine that. Every single guy in this world can have that confidence and charisma of 007. But no. What I am saying is that walking in this manner, as if you were the leader, can actually portray you as very confident and almost like an alpha male. I say almost because just because you walk like James Bond doesn't mean that 10 girls are gonna fling themselves at you just for doing it. Now, yeah, again, that would also be really nice. Just like imagine you're just walking, that chest out, shoulders back, and and like girls just come up to you. Okay, I'm getting off topic again. Once you can start walking just as good as you can speak, you notice that people naturally just tend to move out of your way. Not because you're some kind of like jerk or douchebag or anything, but it's more of like they move out of your way, kind of like a sign of respect almost. So bottom line, walk with purpose, walk with confidence, walk like you are the leader of the pack. Number 4 is all about dressing and grooming yourself well. I saved this one for last because I cannot stress how important this last tip is. Wait, I thought this was an episode of confidence essentials and not style essentials. Yeah, well, guess what? Style and grooming are just as important in determining how confident and alpha male you look. Even if you were to consider all the tips that I mentioned before, do you really think people are going to take seriously the guy wearing ill-fitting t-shirts, baggy sweatpants, and dare I say it, socks and slides? No! Gents, basically what I'm saying is that you have to look the part if you want to be the part. When it comes to grooming, that's just as important as well. You can't have your hair looking like a forest and you can't have neck beard all over it. You need to understand that grooming is just as important. Grooming, guys, just make sure things like your fingernails are trimmed, your hair has some kind of distinct shape and style to it. I do have 2 suggestions. 2 people, in fact. You look some outfit photos of David Beckham or Daniel Craig, aka, as we just discussed before, James Bond. Outfit examples. You can try wearing dress shirts, ties, V-neck sweaters, leather jacket. One of my favorite suggestions to give you is a jacket that can make you appear both confident and also really mysterious and like edgy. It's really up to you. You can choose street styles, dapper styles, or even athleisure. Gents, when you start dressing well and you start grooming well, and you factor in all the tips that I have mentioned before, you start to realize just how confident of a man you really were. It's just that you had the potential and you never unleashed it. But now you can go around and show just how confident you are. Alright, that's it guys. Those were the different ways that you can assert yourself and appear more confident. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you leave a like down below. Also make sure to comment and hit the subscribe button. For those of you who want to check me out on social media, I will have my Instagram and my Twitter down below in the description. Be sure to check that out. That is all I got for you guys. See you later. Remember, stay classy, gents.